Shall we start?
Yes.
So, good afternoon, student leaders, good afternoon, classmates. We are the fourth group and we're here today to discuss the report made by journalism graduates from the Polytechnic University of the Philippines with their research entitled Comparative Analysis on the Effect of Internet Memes Usage on Home and School Interaction of Selected Journalism Students of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Next. So before we start, here will be the content of our report and the next acknowledgement. So would like to acknowledge the following AV journalism graduates for their research. So here they are. Next. Okay, so the physical structure. The thesis is a green and hardbound cover consisting of the following. So it has title of the authors, of course, the course, the college, and the school or university by which it was published. Next. The first few pages are especially for title page, approval sheet, acknowledgement, proofread, certification, attestation of authorship, table of contents, piece of paper. Approval sheet, this page is for the signature. Okay, next.
Huwag na yan.
Next.
Marunong makalabas. Next.
Chapter 1. Chapter 1 mainly narrates the introduction of the topic, whereas it states brief definition about the topic, today's observation about the topic, and its justification within the community and different platforms and mention probable errors that could be affected within the range of weeks. So chapter 1 is mainly about the introduction, where
Hello. Ako si Melanie Love, channel for chapter 1. The problem and its
step into the
So, bali sa chapter 1.
Sorry.
So, bali, nabasa niyo naman. Sa chapter 1 kasi dito discuss yung major roles ng people's needs. Kunwari, relationship nila sa bilang estudyante sa home, interaction sa home and school, sa family ties, peers, and etc. Basta interaction within the society. So, dahil sa chapter 1, dito din-discuss yung possible prevailing effects ng memes, positive and negative. So, parang ito yung nagsilbing hypothesis nila. Halimbawa, prevailing effects are sense of humor, creativity, social awareness, frankness, distinction, and etc. Kasi nakaka-apekto sa black and white. Tawag doon sa pagiging, di ba kasi ang memes, hindi lang simple shallow lang siya, may deeper meaning pa behind doon. So, bala sa chapter 1, diniscuss dito yung awareness level ng Philippine students sa Maine, yung 2014. Ito yung first to third year college lang ng mga AV journalism students. 150 respondents yung total nila. So, next. So, yan. Bale, yung objective talaga ng study na ito, unang-una, malaman yung awareness level na 150 respondents ng AV journalism students sa Philippines. At saka pangalawa, malaman yung epekto ng memes mismo sa kanilang sarili. Pangatlo, malaman yung epekto ng memes sa interaction nila within the society or the environment. Pang-apat, malaman yung epekto nito sa home and school interaction. So, bali, yung naging theoretical framework ng study na ito, ano siya, triangle shape-like structure. Sa pinakataas ng environment, sa pinakagilid ng receiver, dito naman yung model. Receiver, nakakita ng memes, basta aware ng may memes. Yung model naman, kung anong topic ba yung tinatapos ng memes na to. So, bali yung environment, ito na yung social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, 9gag, Reddit, and other platforms. Basta may memes na nakapaloob doon. So, bali, parang yung naging, yung statement of problem sa study nila, yun nga, awareness level sa effect nito sa sarili nila, sa home and school interaction, and even sa family life, etc. scope and limitations naman sa nag-focus sila nga sa third year college behavior ng students and sa demographic profiling ng mga age, gender, sa 100 meters So, next. Yung pala, sa chapter 1 pala, yung stabilization, nagbigay sila ng short introduction, di ba kapag sinabi natin internet memes, ito yung a funny video or photo that is amusing, that is prevalent and widespread, or widespread yung yung internet. So, bala chapter 2, the review of literature. So, bala sa chapter 2, mostly international studies na nagamit nila kasi wala pong masyadong pag-aaral sa Pilipinas about internet memes. Tandaan natin, iba ang internet memes sa memes lang. Yun yung ayon sa nagamit nila dito. So, bala chapter 2, syempre, history, origins of memes, tsaka nagbigay kami ng isang theory, yung mistake. A theory of mental content because it right setting the normal concerns, the reality of existence. So, bale kasi yung kinukonsider siya as genes, without replication, etc. So, bale, let's put in a simplest term, hindi mapipigilan yung pag-replicate ng memes sa society ngayon kasi lahat sa atin, lahat tayo pwede maging memers, di ba yung mga gumagawa ng memes sa panahon ngayon. So, bale sa chapter 2 rin pala, dito din discuss yung role ng technology or yung social media sa atin. Parang dito din-discuss yung culture nito kung paano ito nakaka-affect. Diba kasi sa panahon ngayon, almost everyone of us, may kakayahan ng gumamit ng social media pero hindi talaga natin i-insert at hindi kung ano ba yung nakasulit. So, balik ko sa chapter 1, din-discuss yung forgiving effect. Sa chapter 2, parang nagbigay na sila ng hypothesis. Yung positive effect nito, nakaka-boost ng self-confidence. Ay, sa data na nag-gather nila. So, yung naman, yung effect ito negative, frightening kasi nga, hindi simpleng, hindi lahat ng memes tawag doon, nakakatuwa. May mga memes na youth and obscene, parang ang basis So, yun, dinescribe sa chapter 2, yung memes as pop culture, communication, assortment, extension, and
Yan, ako naman po si Laikes. Mag-report po ako sa chapter 3. Chapter 3. So, chapter 3 is about the research design and procedure. So, the researcher used the purposive random sampling. So, yung benchmark, it is basis for evaluation or comparison qualified respondent for the
Chapter 3.
So, chapter 4 represents the result of the gathered from the survey through graphical classification by graph. So, the following criteria for the impact of internet usage at home and school are interpreted in terms of sharing information, interaction, messenger, social awareness, sense of humor, season, frankness, safer, reputation, credibility, sincerity, self-esteem. So dito naman, sa criteria ito, most of the respondents or 55% of the total of 33 out of 60 respondents said that internet memes has a stronger impact in terms of medium conversation at school environment, while 21 or 33% ang nagsabi na internet memes is a major conversation at home. So, dito naman, the following criteria, whether the internet memes usage at home or school classified according to the following: fun, frequency, band, family interaction, and personal interaction. So dito naman, 13% of the respondents strongly disagree that internet meme serves as a effective range of communication with relatives, while 23 or 38% of the respondents said that internet memes are hardly used at home. The following criteria for the level of frequency of family and classmates are listed in the following factors: networking sites, video call, email, text messaging. So dito naman, majority or 70% of the respondent use different networking sites as means of interact with their relatives.
So for the chapter 5, I think it's based on three groups, namely the findings, the findings, the conclusion, and the recommendation. As for the findings, we find out that most of the respondents are aware of the internet memes. Most respondents find a very strong impact on the effect of internet meme usage. Internet memes serve as a bridge of interaction at home, while it was more of fun and enjoyed at school. Internet meme yield a positive effect than the negative effects both on home and school. Next. When it comes to the conclusions, we find out that most respondents have a high level of awareness towards the internet memes. Internet memes help the respondents to be fond of jokes, be more updated, socially aware, be more confident, be more analytical, and be more interesting. Both at home and at school, the top effects picked by the respondents are the same, contradicting to the social learning theory which stated that there is a difference on the effects of internet memes usage depending on the environment. More respondents had built better connections and bonds with their classmates.
Stay mo lang, tapos space mo yung audience. Kasi hindi ba nila tapos ano dahan na.
So ma'am, both at home and school, the top effects picked by the respondents are the same. So, when it comes to their survey questionnaire, the researchers find it out that it has the same result both at the home and school environment. Internet meme usage suits interaction with classmates and friends within the school environment. So, internet memes can be used as a form of interaction towards you and your family and you towards your classmates. Next. For the recommendation, the researchers pointed out that they should specify more social media platforms. They should focus on the angle, or they should focus more on the angle or which the study focuses, like such as gender or the social issues. Also, they pointed out that this kind of study or this kind of research is suitable for psychology students, which can be used for their researches. And as for our realizations, it is the first time that we encountered the study for memes or what so-called meme tics. And yes, there's a study for memes called meme tics. Memes, although used primarily to make fun or joke or to start trends, carries a deeper and destructive grasp when used responsibly. So, although internet memes used to start a trend, is considered as a trendsetter or a pop culture, it still bears and carries a lot more deeper information which we could grasp or understand if we take note of the discourse thoroughly. And lastly, the fidelity of memes is mostly unrelated to the truth within the content. Thank you.
So, further, our second thesis that we are going to discuss is the online groups as a tool to enhance interpersonal communication of the selected journalism students of BU. So, next please. So, of course, we would like to acknowledge the sole authors of this dissertation. Next. For the chapter 1, the problem and its background. So, jokes started on 1900, and the oldest joke that was known was 30,000 years old of the Sumerian dynasty, which is something which has never occurred since time immemorial. A young woman did not pardon her husband. So, in the explanation, they said that jokes is a form of art and a vital part of communication. So in the 19th century, comedy became a mainstream part of the entertainment. And the well-known comedians, I'm sure you're familiar with them, Charlie Chaplin is the one who uses pantomime, and Rowan Atkinson, also known as Mr. Bean. They use as their daily misfortunes yet funny jokes. Next slide. So in social media, internet humor is very prevalent because we all know that internet is a very vast platform for all. So another form of humor, which is the online jokes, which is their main topic, and researchers are very eager to know the extent of how humor, online jokes specifically, can affect a person's interpersonal communication. So when we say interpersonal, this is having or relating to someone's relationship between the people. So researchers also want to know if the users of the internet read for curiosity or also read to improve their interpersonal communication. So jokes are, and they also said that jokes are not something that should be overlooked, but that is something that should be taken seriously, because as we all know the famous saying that jokes are half meant. So some communication experts believe that internet will destroy the human communication because main reason for this tendency is the increase of the frequency of communications or the channels of communications like chatting, texting, and anything like as related in the internet. So internet became a reason that for people to become less social, though it is considered as a communication tool. Why did they say that? Because though it is considered a communication tool, though the interpersonal communication will still be negatively affected because using of the internet or this medium or channel of communication is highly impersonal. So when we say impersonal, this is having or showing no interest on other people's feelings. Next, current generation lacks essential for interpersonal skills. So ayun nga. So this also said here that effectiveness of communication does not take place only on technology but depends on the message they deliver. Next. Because we all know that the face-to-face relationship involves emotional relationship, unlike in the internet, which is they said as highly impersonal. Next. Researchers chose to study online jokes because they want to know its effects on the interpersonal communication, especially of those of their respondents, the selected journalism students, because selected journalism students of the medium. So, as online jokes became prevalent, like what I said earlier, it is not something that should be overlooked but should be taken seriously. So for the theoretical framework, researchers coined the term homophily of Paul Lasserskill and Robert Burton in their study of friendship process. So when we say homophily, this is the oneness between individuals who has or who shares the same state of beliefs or ideas, which creates a mutual understanding between them. So in relation with the research, an online group is shared to vast users on the internet mostly revolves on their group of friends. So it means that they may have same beliefs or ideas. So it creates a homophilous environment. Next, please. So for their conceptual framework, they have two conceptual framework. For the conceptual framework number 1, you can see three circles here. For the circle A is the one who cracks the joke, circle B the one who interprets the jokes, and then the blue circle is the convergence of their mutual understanding. So this means that as far as online jokes are concerned, there is homophily as long as when you crack a joke and everyone bursts into laughter. This shows when that laughter shared is called as homophily. So next, so ayan, they share the they share the mutual understanding. So it also means convergence. So for their conceptual framework number 2, there's a long arrow or short arrow that separates the one who cracks the joke and the one who interprets the joke. This only happens when there's a displeasing act or they unwelcome the joke's delay. So it may be because of the accent used, clearance of the jokes presented, the environment, and the delivery of the joke. Next, please. So for their statement of the problem, how would online jokers serve as a tool to enhance interpersonal communications like the journalism student of the PU? So there are their sub-problems. They have 5 sub-problems. Next, please. So the significance of this study for students, teachers, and online writers. For students to learn how online joke can alter the mode of communication. It can be a communication downer or communication booster. Next, for teachers, letting them know that this is not only limited to traditional forms only, and this this modern channel of communication, if used wisely, can be considered can be used wisely. It can create a homophilous environment. So for online writers, or writers like the respondents, the journalism students, help them watch the power of writings. For their scope and limitation, the scope of the study, the 120 regular journalism students coming from first year, second year, and third year of the College of Communication, academic year 2013 to 14, they did not include the fourth year students because of their hectic schedule. Next. For their chapter 2, the review of related literature, this is the main ideas of their chapter 2. It came from the book Laughter Remedy, which for the first bullet, humor improves communication. Humor as a powerful communication tool makes better communication, friendly fire, jokes in relation to cognitive and conscious. Laughter is an emotion to personal communication. So for the first bullet, it says that humor can lubricate the channel of communication. It can make jokes or online jokes can make communication smooth and effective. It also eases tension and helps aid resolving conflict. And also, as a powerful communication tool, it creates a harmony between individuals, and it also makes better communication because they also said that a joke helps individuals convey their ideas effectively with less effort. So, jokes in relation to cognitive and conscious, because if there's a joke and you did not laugh, there's a problem in your capacity to receive jokes. So there's a intellectual failure. So laughter is an emotion, yes, and it helps boost interpersonal communication.
So, good morning. I'm Betty Sepo Balas and I'm going to report the chapter 3. So, in this chapter, researcher presents the instruments and tools they use to gather the data. So, in research design, researcher use quantitative approach, which is fits to their study because the data that we're going to receive is from the respondents themselves, who are the ones affected by the phenomena that aim to be explained by the researcher. So it is descriptive research because it will describe the occurrence of the situation hinged on the objective of the study. So in their research method, they conduct a survey to the first year, second year, third year of journalism students in Polytechnic University of the Philippines. So the questionnaire has 5 parts which are formulated by the 5 subjects. So first, to know the respondents' social demographics, and second, to measure the respondents' awareness and exposure level to online jokes, and third, to find out how the respondents practice and enhance interpersonal communication, fourth, to establish the levels of sharing of online jokes, and ultimately, and the last one is to know how the respondents use online jokes when they're involved in interpersonal communication. So in sampling and sampling technique, they use peer random sampling where we selected a group of subjects from a large group or from a large population. So out of 293 population of first year, second year, and third year journalism student in Polytechnic University of the Philippines, also they have 6 sections. They choose 20 respondents in each section. In each section, that makes the sampling size a total of 120 respondents. So, kung nagtataka kayo bakit walang seniors, for practical reasons and hectic schedules kasi ng mga seniors kasi graduate. So, instrumentation, the tool they use to gather data is survey questionnaire. So, the survey questionnaire has 3 parts. The introductory paragraph, it contains the purpose of the research or their study. And the second is social demographics of the respondents. Syempre, it is very important for the researchers to know the profile of their respondents, for them to know if their respondents is eligible to be a source
Oh
of
my
their
God,
data.
sorry ba?
Thus entered, of course, the
Wala ko kita
question
dyan, ito damit
to
lang.
know the respondents, to know if the
Hindi naman
respondents
iba
are
namin.
in known or aware of their Next.
27 minutes.
So, questions of four categories. So, ayan. So, the aim of this study is to find out if the respondents are aware of online jokes and if they enjoy it. And also, it tackles about the sense of humor of the respondents. So, the statistical treatment of data. So, statistical tools used by the researcher is to be able to come up with the interpretation and result of the data. So first is the percentage. So it used to calculate the relative frequency of the whole distribution. And the second is the frequency. So just simply used to sum up the data that we have gathered. So that's all for the chapter. So good afternoon. I'm Ranjul Bilguan and I'm going to discuss
Wala. Mali yung, wait lang.
presentation,
Mali.
presentation, and analysis.
Christian, ano?
Wait lang, nag-video
Wait
pa.
lang po.
Na nag-gather nila is 120 students, 80 female students, and 70 male students. The exposure level, 71 respondents na bihira lang silang magbasa or magtingin-tingin ng mga online jokes. And 38%,